dust on my boots, wind in my face. That old arena, my sacred place. The sound of cheers, the crack of the gate. Every ride's a dance with a cowboy's fate. The bull bucks high, my grip holds tight. Under the stars of this lonesome night, 8 seconds long, feels like an age. Freedom and fear meet center stage. Rodeo nights under the western sky, where the stakes are high and the wild hearts fly. The dust may settle, but the thrill don't fade. Rodeo nights, where legends are made. A cowboy's life isn't paved with gold. It's a story of grit as the years unfold. From broken bones to the next motel, chasing a dream beneath the rodeo spell. The crack of dawn and the saddle's warm. Each buckle one bears the winds of storms. In the arms of risk, I'll stake my claim. Living or losing, it's all the same. Rodeo nights under the western sky, where the stakes are high and the wild hearts fly. The dust may settle, but the thrill don't fade. Rodeo nights, where legends are made. Rodeo nights under the western sky, where the stakes are high and the wild hearts fly. And the dust may settle, but the thrill don't fade. Rodeo nights, where legends are made.
Gate swings wide, the sun sinks low. Dust is rising where the riders go. Leather's warm and the rope's my friend. Out in the arena, we'll meet our end. Riding through the dust, shine bright. Every kick and twist, I feel alive. The rodeo's the heartbeat, keeps me in the ride. Boots are scuffed and my hat's pulled down. My heart's the rider in this small town. The bull gives a snort, the crowd's on fire. 7 long seconds to my heart's desire. Riding through the dust, holding on tight, under the prairie sky. Stars shine bright. Every kick and twist, I feel alive. Rodeo's the heartbeat, keeps me in the ride. the joy, the pain. The rodeo's rhythm flows through my veins. The night grows still and the stands clear out, but the roar of the crowd will drown my doubt. Tomorrow brings another dusty fight, riding on dreams under moonlit night. Riding through the dust, holding on tight, under the prairie sky, stars shining bright. Tomorrow brings another dusty fight, riding on dreams under moonlit night. Dust kicks up as the gates swing free. The smell of leather and old pine trees, lasso in hand and a prayer in my chest. I'm chasing the dreams that don't let you rest. Hold on tight, the ride's just begun. There's fire in the heart of everyone, bruised and battered, but I never let go, living my life in the lights of the rodeo. Mama's voice echoes back in my mind. Son, don't lose what's good and kind, but cowboy boots and a westward wind pull me away again and again. Hold on tight, the ride's just begun. There's fire in the heart of everyone, bruised and battered, but I never let go, living my life in the lights, the rodeo. Each 8-second ride feels long and slow. I dance with the danger I've learned to know. If I fall to the dirt, I'll rise once more. That's what a cowboy's faith is for. Hold on tight, the ride's just begun. There's fire in the heart of everyone, bruised and battered, but I never let go, living my life in the lights of the rodeo. Dust clouds rise on a gravel lane, heading home where the skies don't change. The cicadas hum, the crickets sing. Every mile that freedom thing. Boots notes on the dash, windows rolled down. The sweet perfume of this one-horse town. The radio crackles, plays an outlaw tune underneath the glow of a harvest moon. Back roads calling, whispering my name, out where the wild and the simple remains. Dreams of the rodeo, out on the range. Back roads and a rodeo, they'll never change. A saddle's worn where memories sit. Golden sunsets, the moments fit. The clinking spurs and the gates, Old Creek. The ride's my church, that's where I speak. The dust from the arenas painted my soul, chasing that 8 seconds. My heart says go, but it's the nights on those quiet roads that keep me grounded wherever I roam. Back roads calling, whispering my name, out where the wild and the simple remains. Dreams of the rodeo, out on the range. Back roads and a rodeo, they'll never change. They'll never change. Back roads calling, whispering my name, out where the wild and the simple remains. Dreams of the rodeo, out on the range. Back roads and a rodeo, they'll never change. Back roads and a rodeo, they'll never change. The lights come up, the crowd gathers near. The smell of leather, the sound of cheer. A young cowboy pulls his hat down tight, facing the ride of his life tonight. Hold on, boy, to the thunder's roar. 8 seconds feel like forever or more. The dust rises high as the hoofbeats play. Rodeo dreams won't slip away. Mama's watching, nervous in the stands. Daddy's boots left big shoes to command. He rides for the honor, the glory, the trust, through sweat-stained shirts and a coat of dust. Buckle gleams brighter than the stars above. Each fall's a lesson and each rise is love. The road is lonesome, but it's all he'll know. A wandering heart on the rodeo road. Hold on, boy, to the thunder's roar. 8 seconds feel like forever or more. The dust rises high as the hoofbeats play. The rodeo dreams won't slip away. There's a fire in his soul, flames that don't die. Each defeat's There's a fire in his soul, flames that don't die. Each defeat's a promise he'll once again try. Out on the plains where the wild winds blow, the cowboy finds himself in the rodeo. Dust on my boots, the sun's hanging low. The roar of the crowd, they're ready for the show. Ropes in my hands, it's a game that I know. Tonight I'm bound to ride that rodeo. Leather and grit, my heart beats loud. The bull's breathing fire, wild and proud. The gate swings wide, and it's time to go. Hold on tight, it's the life I chose. Ride that rodeo under the big sky, chasing glory with the risk so high. 8 seconds feels like a lifetime, you know. But it's freedom when you ride that rodeo. Scars on my skin tell the stories I bear. Every tumble and fall led me right here. It's a dangerous dance, but I'm in control. Living the dream out on the rodeo road. Under the lights I hear my name. This is my world, my one true game. No regrets, just heart and soul. Born to conquer that rodeo road. Yeah. Ride that rodeo under the big sky, chasing glory with the risk so high. 8 seconds feels like a lifetime, you know. But it's freedom when you ride that rodeo. Dust kicks up, the sun sinks low. Boots and spurs on, time to go. The smell of the leather, the roar of the crowd. The cowboy's heart beats fierce and proud. 8 seconds feels like eternity's breath, holding tight while flirting with death. The bronc bucks hard 'neath the blazing lights, chasing dreams on these rodeo nights. Rodeo nights, wild and free, under the stars, just you and me. The dirt, the glory, traveling town to town across the land, sleeping in trucks under moonlit skies, chasing sunsets where the west winds rise. Broken bones and rugged pride, lessons learned from every ride. The pain's worth the thrill and the fire inside, living for the love of the wild bull stride. Rodeo nights, wild and free, under the stars, just you and me. The dirt, the glory, the stories they'll know, living our life at the heart of the show. Broken bones and rugged pride, lessons learned from every ride. The pain's worth the thrill and the fire inside, living for the love of the wild bull stride, living for the love at the wild bull stride. The sun sinks low, paints the dusky sky. Dust kicks up as the riders fly. Boots and spurs beneath the blazing light. It's hard against horn in the fading twilight. The crowd cheers loud, a cowboy's prayer. Hold on tight beneath the bull's mean glare. 8 long seconds feels a lifetime wide. Every fear's forgotten when you're on that ride. Riding high, chasing the stars, with the sound of the crowd and 1,000 scars. In the heart of the West where the wild dreams go, life's the toughest on the rodeo. The buckle shines on the saddle of pride, for the ones who've fallen, for the ones who've tried. Calloused hands and a world of grit, the rodeo's where real life's writ. The whiskey flows when the night is done. Band strikes a tune about the setting sun. One more story round the fire's glow, of the ones who live the rodeo. Every tumble tells a tale of fight, the courage found in the dead of night. Through the dust and sweat, through the joy and pain, they'll saddle up and ride again. Riding high, chasing the stars, with the sound of the crowd and 1,000 scars. In the heart of the West where the wild dreams go, life's the toughest on the rodeo. Riding high, chasing the stars.
Rival the bucking, wrong why be ties, the courage found in the dead of night. Through the dust and sweat, through the joy and pain, they'll saddle up and ride again. There's biscuits and gravy and Bibles and prayers, a conveyor belt full of bourbons and beers, for the living and the breathing and those who took their own lives. The fireworks burning from a hotel room, worlds colliding like bottles of booze. Willingness pushes and turns into knuckles inside. My hands in the air, shaking them proud, the bucking and bounce of a wild young crowd. My boots ridden deep into skin, no, I'll never die. Strapped on and flying, laughing, crying, eternal rewind of a thought in my mind. Yes, it's Christmas at church, where the invitation's open wide. It's an 8-second ride. There's cables and wires and bolts and a chute, midnight mare singing an Elvis tune. Those sealed lips and bucking broncs lost and they're stuck on repeat. The gates are open, you salute the sun. The desperation and despair have begun. Out from underneath permafrost, bucking out 22s. My hands in the air, shaking them proud, the bucking and bounce of a wild young crowd. My boots ridden deep in the skin, no, I'll never die. Strapped on and flying, friends laughing, crying, eternal rewind of a thought in my mind. Yes, it's Christmas at church, where the invitation's open wide. It's an 8-second ride. For the fallen who tried, she tried her best, closing her eyes to the neon sunset on another orb, running at top speed, letting loose and free. Oh, unrestrained, the call came, everybody out of the pool now. Oh, the dark brown eyes and good old boys, how loud can they shout? Strapped on and flying, friends laughing, crying, eternal rewind of a thought in my mind. Yes, it's Christmas at church, where the invitation's open wide. It's 8 seconds. The dust kicks up beneath the old wooden stands. A cowboy's got
feels like eternity's fight under the blazing arena lights. He straps on his boots, beats louder his chest. Tonight he's a hero, putting courage to the test. The crowd screams his name, but it's only a blur. His world's on the bull, and he's holding for sure. Hold tight when the gate swings wide. Grit and glory on a wild ride. Chasing dreams on a winding road. Living his life at the rodeo. His mama prays softly from up in the seats, while the ropes and the spurs keep pounding their beat. Daddy's old buckle is shining so bold, passed down for courage and stories untold. But the falls come hard and the miles grow long. It ain't just the glory that keeps him strong. It's the love of a life on the edge of control. The rodeo's fire burns deep in his soul. Hold tight when the gate swings wide. Grit and glory on a wild ride. Chasing dreams on a winding road. Living his life at the rodeo. Hold tight when the gate swings wide. Grit and glory on a wild ride. Chasing dreams on a winding road. Living his life at the rodeo. The dust kicks up, the sun hangs low. The crowd's alive, that buzz you know. The gate swings wide, I hold on tight. I'm chasing dreams in the rodeo night. Ride like the wind till the morning breaks, for the pride of the crowd and the heart it takes. This 8-second fight where my soul takes flight, living my life in the rodeo lights. My knuckles white, my hat pulled down. Each hoof hits hard, that thundering sound. The bull he bucks, the running wild, but this cowboy grips with a lonesome smile. Ride like the wind till the morning breaks, for the pride of the crowd and the heart it takes. This 8-second fight's where my soul takes flight, living my life in the rodeo lights. Every scar tells a story, every fall to the ground, but I get back up, and that's where strength is found. The smell of leather, the roar of the cheer, it's more than a show, it's the life I revere. Ride like the wind till the morning breaks, for the pride of the crowd and the heart it takes. This 8-second fight's where my soul takes flight, living my life in the rodeo lights, in the rodeo lights. Dusty boots and the smell of hay, broken hearts at the end of the day. Bulls are raging, the cowboys hold, trading fear for courage bold. Riding high at the rodeo, where the lights shine bright and the wild winds blow. Hold on tight or let it all go, life's a ride at the rodeo. Mama's prayers and daddy's grin, betting on dreams and thick wild skin. Spurs that jingle, ropes that swing, born for the risk, it's everything. Riding high at the rodeo, where the lights shine bright and the wild winds blow. Hold on tight or let it all go, life's a ride at the rodeo. The clowns dive in, they cheat the horns, every bruise feels like a badge that's worn. 8 seconds long, eternity flies, victory sweet in those wild blue skies. Riding high at the rodeo, where the lights shine bright and the wild winds blow. Hold on tight or let it all go, life's a ride at the rodeo. Riding clown at the rodeo. dusty boots and a battered old Stetson, spurs that jingle, telling the story of lessons. The arena lights shine, it's him versus the beast. 8 seconds to ride, he's the man in the feast. The gate swings open, the world fades away. Bucking broncs or bulls, it's the cowboy's ballet. He grips the rope tight, heart pounds like a drum. In those 8 seconds, heroes are born or undone. Hold on tight, ride the storm. Feel the power, feel the form. One hand up, the other finds grace. It's 8 seconds to leave your trace. The crowd erupts when the bell makes its cry. He stands in the dirt, sweating his eye. A nod to the beast that gave him the fight. Man versus wild under the bright spotlight. The prairie whispers as the night grows still. Stories of legends, of iron-willed skill. The rodeo's a dance of danger and pride, where life and freedom collide and collide. Hold on tight, ride the storm. Feel the power, feel the form. One hand up, the other finds grace. It's 8 seconds to leave your trace. Hold on tight, ride the storm. Feel the power, feel the form. One hand up, the other finds grace. It's 8 seconds to leave your trace.
Boots in the dirt, the sun sinking low. Dust in the air as the warm winds blow. Leather and rope, it's all that he knows. Holding on tight in the rodeo shows. His daddy said, son, this life's a gamble. The bulls are fierce and the road's a ramble. Scars on his hands, stories they tell. Rodeo's heaven, but it feels like hell. Rodeo nights under the stars, chasing a dream, bearing the scars. Heart in the ring, he'll give it his all, even if someday the ride makes him fall. She waits at home, the porch light aglow, praying this time he don't let go. She knows his stubborn heart won't yield. It's him and the bull alone in the field. The crowd erupts as he takes his chance. The bulls buck wild
but he holds his stance. 8 seconds long, a lifetime ride, with dust on his boots and pride in his stride. Rodeo nights under the stars, chasing a dream, bearing the scars, heart in the rain. He'll give it his all, even if someday that ride makes him fall. The crowd erupts as he takes his chance. The bulls buck wild, but he holds his stance. 8 seconds long, a lifetime ride, with dust on his boots and pride in his stride. The gravel flies beneath my worn-out tires. Moonlight dances on the timber pines. Radio crackles with an old cowboy choir. These dusty back roads tell stories in lines. There's a buckle shining on the dashboard there, earned in a ring where the wild bulls are roaring. Spurs and stitches, scars you can't repair, but it's the life that I've been fighting for. Back roads are rolling, hearts unbroken, dust in my lungs, a life that's spoken. Rodeo dreams under southern skies, riding for freedom, holding on tight. The fence post shadows stretch across the plain. The cracks of dawn, world still rough and untamed. Hard whiskey nights and calluses remain, but this life ain't a curse, just another name. I've tasted the dirt, I've wrestled the pain. Each moment out there is a wild refrain. It ain't fame or glory, it's the pull up and the reins, and the back roads calling me home again. Back roads are rolling, hearts unbroken, dust in my lungs, a life that's spoken. Rodeo dreams under southern skies, riding for freedom, holding on tight. I've tasted the dirt, I've wrestled the pain. Each moment out there is a wild refrain. It ain't fame or glory, it's the pull of the reins, and the back roads calling me home again. Back roads rolling, hearts unbroken, dust in my lungs, a life that's spoken. Rodeo dreams under southern skies, riding for freedom, holding leather range grip with a fire in his eye. The crowd is cheering, the sun setting low. Another night under lights at the rodeo. His hands tied tight to that wild rope and steer. A life full of bruises, but he holds no fear. The bell rings loud and the crowd starts to roar. He's doing what he loves, though his body is sore. Buckle and boots, oh, they carry him far. Through the dust and the mud where the brave hearts are. With each 8-second ride, he's living his truth. A cowboy story told in buckle and boots. His mama prays nightly while the bar stools sway. Daddy worked the same dream, but he walked away. He's got nothing but grit and a horse to his name. But when that gate swings open, he'll play the same game. And the lights in the arena, they start to dim as he thinks of the road that brought him to this hymn. The bruises, the scars, they all start to fade when he tips his hat to the life he's made. Buckle and boots, oh, they carry him far. Through the dust and the mud where the brave hearts are. With each 8-second ride, he's living his truth. A cowboy story told in buckle and boots. Buckle and boots. Dust in the air, the sun sinking low. Crowds gather round where the cowboys go. Leather and grit, rope in my hand. Tonight I'll fight for this dusty land. Hooves pound the dirt, hearts beat in time. The bull's got fire, but this ride is mine. 8 seconds long, feels like a year, but I'll hold on tight, bury the fear. Right in the ring where legends are born, chasing a dream through the dust and thorn. A tumble or triumph, it's all the same for the rider who dares to play this game. The buckle gleams, it's more than just gold. It's blood and sweat and stories untold. My hands are scarred, my bones have paid, but I'll ride again for the life I've made. And when the crowd cheers, the night feels alive. Each roar reminds me of why I survived. It's not just the fame or the win in the end, it's the freedom I find on the back of the bed. Right in the ring where legends cowboys are born, chasing a dream through the dust and thorn. A tumble or triumph, it's all the same for the rider who dares to play this game. Dust kicks up on the old rodeo track. Leather reins tight, there's no turning back. The crowd leans in, you can feel the fire. 8 seconds to hold on and never tire. The bullbuck's hard, sky and dirt collide. A cowboy's prayer whispered, stay by my side. The rope burns raw, but his grip won't fade. This ain't just a job, it's the life he made. Oh, cowboys ride, it's a battle of will. Chasing the freedom, the thrill of the spill. The dust and the glory, the stories they tell. Risking it all for a first place bell. Back at the trailer where the shadows fall, a broken down saddle leans against the stall. A bottle of whiskey, an ache in his knee. His ride is his legend, wild and free. Every scar he's earned lights the stars up high. Each sunset he's chased paints the western sky. He knows the danger, but he won't retreat. Living for the rhythm of hoofbeats. Oh, cowboys ride, it's a battle of will. Chasing the freedom, the thrill of the spill. The dust and the glory, the stories they tell. Risking it all for a first place bill. First place bill. Oh, cowboys ride, it's a battle of a will. Chasing freedom,